Hello everyone! So, this week was National Thrift Store Day, which I didn't find out about until the day it was happening, but I decided I love thrift stores. I love yard selling, I love thrift stores, I basically love a good deal. I love finding old things that are really cool. I love finding things that you can make into something that's really cool. And so I wanted to go to the thrift store and just sort of celebrate the day and maybe see if I can find something I liked. I did not go looking for anything. That's actually a really terrible way to go shopping at the thrift store or at a yard sale, because sometimes you can find exactly what you're looking for, but most of the time you're just going to see the things you can find for the discovery of it. So I thought that I would show you what I got. It wasn't much, but I'm still really glad I went, and I'm still really excited about the things that I found. So this is kind of my thrift store haul per se. So the first thrift store I went to was the Goodwill, which I usually do not go to the Goodwill here in town because I find their prices to be very high. I think that if I'm buying someone's old shirt, that it should be $1, not $5, $6 for one shirt or one pair of pants. So I don't go there often. It's the most expensive thrift store in town, and we have quite a few of them here in town. But I thought, I'm gonna go there because I haven't gone in years, really, and just look around. I wasn't even planning on buying anything, but I'm really glad that I did. I found pillows, which honestly I would say I would never purchase pillows at a thrift store, and I would urge you to not buy pillows at a thrift store, because if they're used pillows, they have the possibility of having bed bugs and bacteria and germs and all of this stuff. You can wash pillows, but they get really clumpy and stuff when you wash them, and people don't usually know how to fix that. So I never would, blankets, sheets, pillows, I would never buy things like that. But in the back of this Goodwill, there was all these brand new comforter sets, sheet sets, and pillows. And you could tell that they were brand new just by the way they looked, but also they were wrapped together. There was a lot of the same exact ones, which means they probably came from a store that had to get rid of them because the store liquidated or something. And so you could tell that they were brand new. We smelled them, we looked at them, they had no spots, they were not used. And so it was just this amazing deal. I got these huge pillows. I'm gonna show them to you. I put covers on them, but I'll try and show you what they look like inside. But these are my pillow covers, but these are huge. The pillows I used to have in here were these flat, old, gross, disgusting pillows because I had them forever and I hate buying pillows because they're so expensive. And these were the pillows that were inside, and they're so nice because they have this cover on them, and then they also have this just nice white back, and the material is amazing. I have no spots, no nothing is wrong with them, but they're beautiful. Both of them, they're exact same. I got two pillows and they fit perfectly in my pillowcases. I can't go together. So they fit perfectly in here, which is so nice. So I was really excited about that. They're so comfortable and squeezable, and I really love them. And they were only $8.98 for the two pillows together, which was an amazing deal because pillows are so expensive. So the second thing I got, this is the one thing that every time I go to a thrift store, I look for them, and that's records. I don't play them that often, but I love shopping for records because they're cheap. They're usually really classic music that I wouldn't normally purchase. If I'm gonna go on iTunes, I'm not gonna buy this kind of music. But if I'm at a thrift store and I see a record for $1, 50 cents, I've even found records at yard sales for 10 cents a piece. It's an entire album, which would now cost what, $10, $12 digitally only, on a record for penny, for just such a small price. So I always look for records. I always scrub through the bins and look for them. And there's usually no good records. So you'll find all these names you've never heard of, or a lot, probably 50% of them are Christmas for some reason. So I went to the Redlands Thrift, which is Apparently world renowned. I doubt that. But it's this huge thrift store where they do all these auctions and stuff. They also have just like a side that is a daily thrift store. You can go in there anytime. They have tons of furniture and clothes and just everything. They always have a record section. They always have records. They're slightly pricey to me. I think records should be around $1, but I'm $2 totally fine. So I found 2 records. One was the soundtrack to How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, this is probably like the original cast. I love getting soundtracks to like Broadway shows and movies because they're, especially Broadway shows, because I don't know the music, but I want to know it because I love Broadway shows. So I love getting records because they're cheap, but I can listen to them. So I love that. So I got this one, $2, and then I got the Chariots of Fire soundtrack. Again, a soundtrack, movie soundtrack. This is like probably one of the best soundtracks that exist. It's really, really good, and I'm very excited. I love this movie. I did not see this movie probably until like 2 years ago, maybe, and I loved it. It was amazing, and I think I have the film version, which is like even cooler. It's just beautiful, and it's just, I love this movie, and I'm very excited about the soundtrack. So I will be listening to these this week for sure. So that was all I found today. That was all I shot, but I was so excited about it, and I'm so glad that I decided to go, and I think I'm gonna go more often. I also love yard selling. I try to go as often as I can, but you have to go really early in the morning, so I kind of like, if I have something that day, I can't go or whatever. But I love going yard selling, so I hope to go soon, and if I go yard selling again really soon, I will definitely show you what I got. If you didn't celebrate National Thrift Store Day, it's not too late. Thrift stores are open all the time, and you should go. The greatest thing about thrift stores is that we reuse things. So there's not that this other shirt's not being made because we didn't go buy a brand new shirt. We went and bought a shirt that was already made. So we're saving water, we're saving energy, and I think that's really cool. And I really didn't think about that. I mean, I love buying things from a thrift store because I am all about deals, but I really didn't consider it to be something that was good to the environment, but it is, and that's so cool. So I encourage you, go to your local thrift store, pick out some awesome stuff. I find it silly when people think that owning something that someone owned before was gross, but honestly, thrift stores are fairly good at sifting through the things that are usable. And if you're gonna wash it, I mean, bring it home, wash it. These pillows, even though I know they were brand new, I still Febrezed them twice over just to make sure that they were clean and bacteria free. Thrift stores can be great places, and you can find wonderful treasures. So I really encourage you to go out there and to really search for some discovery items. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. It's kind of a new thing, but I just thought I really want to try. I think this is something I really love to do. I love to go to thrift stores, so I thought maybe you guys would enjoy seeing what I got. If you liked watching this, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and maybe even leave a comment. Tell me what kind of awesome things you found at the thrift store. Well, we'll definitely see you on Sunday for our next vlog. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you later. This is already rubbed off. I really use these. There is no date. There is no date. So you should always check and see if they're scratched. Oh no. I don't know if you've ever seen The Holiday, but Jack Black's character, he like talks about the soundtrack. It's like one of the best soundtracks.